Alright, today we're going to see what's inside both of these, the pre-release and the bundle. We're just going to hop straight into it and we're going to start off with the bundle. What is inside this juicy box? There's some really cool art styles in this, some really cool cards. What I really want to see, I don't know I said really a lot, but what I really want to see is that three tree city. Nice little card, nice little bit of art. Good old Bloomburrow on the top. Got some otters on this side, some good old things, squirrels, toads, everything you could possibly ask for. A beautiful box, and let's open it up. What have we got inside? We got this cute little dice, very, very nice, very picturesque with a little logo there, little D20, and then we've got loads of, what's it called? Death touch counters, nice little play cards, 1+1+1s, very, very nice indeed. And then we've got all of these juicy packs. We've got these two promos in here, and then we've got 9 of these 9 play boosters, and then 2 little promos. One was got the promo card in, and also just all the lands. So let's move this stuff out the way, move this out the way, and then we're just going to get straight into opening up these promos. So this one here has the promo card on top. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. Thunder Trap Trainer, Offspring 4, which is a new thing, I'm pretty certain, which is when you can pay the additional cost when it comes in, and it'll become a 1/1 copy of it when it comes in, which is very handy if you're playing any sort of token decks. And also if it enters the battlefield, so when this creature enters, if you got Offspring, triggers twice, so very handy indeed. And then we've got, move the rubbish out of the way, then we've got all these beautiful lands. Look at this. Look at this. I really, really like these art. Very, very picturesque, very, very beautiful, and especially in these foils. Oh, this one's the wrong way around. Packaged the wrong way around. Some very, very pretty arts for these lands, and that's the foils. This is going to be the non-foils as well as the how to play. So here we go, the non-foil lands, but still get the full arts. It still looks incredible. It's going to be the same as the other unboxings. If I see anything in particular in these packs that I like, I'll stop and read, and if not, we're just going to continue through pretty quickly throughout the whole thing. So there we go. There are all the lands out of the way. We've got our first rare foil, and then we're going to open up our first pack of the day. The Play Booster Bloomburrow Bundle. Let's go. Come on. Let's see something cool. We want to see any of those season cards. We want to see that 3-tree city, and then if there's any vehicles, which I'm not sure if there is or not, we want to see those. These are a nice amount of cards in a pack as well compared to those Assassin's Creed ones. I know there's probably this is a lot bigger set in general, but it's still nice. I can see a full land, full art forest coming up. For the common good, create X tokens at the top of your target tokens you control. So lots and lots of tokens. We get that full art foil land, and then we get a foil food. Not bad at all. Pack number 1 done. Let's quickly go through as well. And we'll do what we did with the Assassin's Creed ones. We'll sort out the rares and anything cool. So we've got the foils there, and then rares as well. Anything else will be put to the side. Let's create a little bit of space. Foils. Here. This is rare and foil. We can go in the rare pile. So we've got rares, foils, and then next pack. Here we go. Straight into it. These packs are much easier to open as well than the ones I'm used to opening on a daily basis. So this is quite nice to see. A shore up, which is nice. It can go quite nicely into my deck that I'm building. Just a little bit of protection. What is this? Artist talent. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card, and if you do, draw a card. Very handy. Non-creature spells cost 1 less to cast. Level 2 and level 3. If you source a source you control will deal combat damage to a permanent an opponent controls, it deals deals that much damage plus 2 instead. That is very good for a little 2-drop. Obviously, you got to level it up, and very nice indeed. And then we're going to do another foil land, and then another non-common. Was it common? No, just common. Another common foil. Can think, oh, look at that fish. That token fish looks incredible. If you got this fish in a foil, that would be so, so nice. Anyway, we put our foils down, we put our rare down, and then we move on. Set out nicely. Next play booster. Overall, I'm very happy with this little bundle. It's a really nice, not this bundle exactly, but just like this set that's come out. All the cards look really picturesque. They look really, really cool little art styles, and who doesn't like little animals? Back cleric. Hey, assassin. This can fit right into my deck. When cut through, it enters with a 1/1 counter on it, and if an opponent lost life this turn. So very handy if you got assassins. Very easy to deal damage. So cast it in second main phase and get yourself +1/+1, and then it gains menace until the end of the turn as well. I'm going to put that to the side because that's going to go straight into my my little commander deck that I'm building. Oh, Dawn's Truce. This is one of the season cards, I think. Is it? Maybe. Anyway, you get the new mechanic, gift a card. And you and target permanents you control gain hexproof till the end of the turn, and never gift was promised permanents you control also have indestructible until the end of the turn. And for a 2-drop instant, that there is incredible. And then we also get Keen-Eyed Curator in this nice art. Look at this. As long as there are 4 more card types among the cards exiled with Keen-Eyed Curator, it gets +4/+4 and has trample. Exile target card from a graveyard. Very good for a 2-drop if you're playing green. Exceptional. We get another full art land, and then again a common foil psychic wall. Cool looking card, but for the cost, yeah. What a pack that was! What a pack that was! Get yourself the Keen-Eyed Curator and Dawn's Truce. Wowee. Couldn't ask for a better pack, really. Get 2 rares and alternate art. What a time to be alive. Here we go. Going again. Straight away. No rest for the wicked. Going straight through these as fast. Artifact. I thought it was a vehicle for a second. Hey, you got a land. It's one of the common ones, but when it enters, you surveil 1 and 1 for 1 mana of any kind, or I'll add 1. So not terrible. It is common. So Doorport Mage. Whenever 1 or more other creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, draw a card. So this counts as like bouncing up the hands, or how else would they leave the battlefield without dying? Maybe phase out count? Exile count? Not too sure on the wording, but very good card for a little 2-drop. And then return target creature to its owner's hand for a 2 and a tap. So you basically get, when 1 or more creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, draw a card, and you can bounce your own stuff. So very nice. Another full plains. And an uncommon foil this time, Curious Forager. When Curious Forager enters, you may forage. Forage is that new mechanic that you have, and then you exile 3 cards or pay a food, and when you do, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Very nice indeed. And then we get a nice little art card of this squirrel, or is it rat? It's a rat. Nice little rat. First little art card. Up there you go. And let's move the rares and foils across as before. Nice. Okie dokie. How many have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. We're storming through them, but we've also got a fair amount left. After this, we'll be halfway through. Well, halfway through this pack, to be fair. But, come on. Rogues. Soldier's Instance, another rogue. Shore up again. Pond Prophet. This is a nice looking card. When it enters, draw a card for a 2-drop and pay either Forest or Islands. Artifact. When it enters, choose a creature type. Creatures of chosen type get +1/+1. Add 1 mana over any colour. That's a nice little staple. If you're looking to build like command decks, you can, especially if it's built around that creature type. Like if you're playing like assassins like me, or well, I'm playing assassin and pirates, you can choose 1, get 1/+1. Nice. A poor patch. Recruit. Offspring 2, so you can make another one as it comes in by paying the extra cost. Trample as well, which is very handy. And when a creature you control becomes a target for a spell or ability, an opponent controls, put a +1 counter on target creature you control other than that creature. So as long as you especially if you pay the offspring cost, so it's only with 1 drop anyway, and then pay the offspring 3, you get 2 of them, then you're going to be able to target each other anyway with the +1/+1s. Very nice. Get a cheeky little play. Oh Yes! Look at this Maha. This is one of the best cards in the set, and we got it in a foil. Look at this boy. Flying Trample, ward, discard a card, and opponent creatures have base toughness 1. Look at this boy. This is my, from looking at all these little previews, this is probably my favorite card in the deck. It's got such a nice little playability. Like, there's loads of cards that'll synergize well, especially making your toughness, base toughness 1 for all your opponent's creatures. Insane. And then we end it on a little otter token. But look at that. A foil Maha. It's Feathers Knight. It sure is indeed. Whack that right down. Oh, potentially best card in the set. Incredible. Incredible. Good fortunes are here. What a box. Compared to that Assassin's Creed one where I basically pulled no expensive cards, I'm very, very happy to have pulled what I consider one of the better cards in this set, if not the best. Obviously there's alternate arts and that's just base, but it's still a foil version of it and it's one of the best. So happy days indeed. I'm already straight into the next one, a rat squirrel. Nice. Death Touch, whenever a duo enters, you may mill 2 cards. Good for anything that needs to go in the grave. Raccoon Warrior. Hey, an uncommon land. Add colorless or add... Add colorless or add 1 red mana only to cast creature spells, or 1 and tap target lizard, mouse, otter, raccoon, and it gets 1+1/+0 and gains haste until the end of the turn. Activating is a sorcery. That's the only part that lets this down. Activate as a sorcery is a little bit sad, as you have to activate in your main phases then, so you can't just do it on the fly. But not bad, not bad. Still a different little land. We'll take it, we'll take it. A Valley Flamecaller. If a lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon you control would deal damage to a permanent or players, it deals that much damage +1. Very, very good for these nice little haste decks. Nice little, what are they called, aggro decks. And then we got a Planeswalker, another one of the better cards in the set as well. Legendary Planeswalker Ral, Ral the Crackling Wit. When you cast non-creature spells, put a loyalty counter on Ral, and then you +1 create a blue-red token otter with prowess, -3 to draw 3 cards, and -10 to draw 3 cards, and you get an emblem with instant sorcery spells have Storm. And Storm is whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, copy it. Very, very nice indeed. A foil Swamp. And then we get a foil common, so not bad. And we're going to end it with a little token. But another one of the better cards, not in foil, but we get a mythic Planeswalker. What a pack opening this is. Valley Flamecaller. Now we can put the little foil there. Moving on. 2 packs in a row, 2 mythics. Can we make it 3? Can we make it 3? Come on. Come on. We started off with the Warren Elder, Rabbit Cleric. Come on. Instant Nocturnal's Hunger. Gift of food. And if you do, destroy target creature. If gift wasn't promised, lose 2 life. That's not bad. Not bad at all. It's 3 drop says me, but not bad. Especially if you do the little gift. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1 counter on... This is very, very good for those like Tempest decks or Narset. So you're casting those non-creature spells anyway, and then this guy can just become a bit of a beater. Very, very nice. Clifftop Lookout. Reach. When Clifftop enters, reveal top card of your library until you reveal a land. Put the land on the battlefield tapped and the rest in the bottom in any order. This will go into any of these nice Simic ramp decks. Oh, this is a cool looking card. All those little skulls in the background. Target opponent exiles a card from their hand. If the spell was cast from a graveyard, draw a card. Nice, pretty good. Flashback as well. So there's a 1-drop, gets in there, can use pretty easily. Not bad at all. Ooh, Festival of Embers. During your turn, you may cast instant sorcery spells from the graveyard by paying 1 life in addition to their cost. If a card or token will be put in your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead, and then pay 2 to sacrifice Festival of Embers. I'm not too sure on what the point of exile is. If a card or token will be put in your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Why would you pay 2 to sacrifice itself? That's maybe something one of you guys in the comments can tell me about, because I am not sure why you'd sacrifice this. Maybe if someone was targeting it, but then I still can't see why. Full art land, and then we get another common foil. And another cheeky little art card. There you go. There you go. Foil over there, rare there, and the rest in a pile off the screen. Alrighty, we have only 2 packs remaining. 2 packs remaining. Come on, come on. This has been a fantastic little bundle. Fantastic little bundle. Here we go. Mind Spiral. This is a little blue. It's a 5-drop though. Gift a tapped fish, so could be very specific to any sort of fish tokens or fish deck. Target player draws 3 cards. If a gift was promised, tap target creature opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Very average. Very, very average indeed. We've got that one in a foil already. Veteran Guard Mouse. Valiant. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card in the bottom. Whenever Veteran Guard Mouse becomes a target for a spell or ability for the first time each turn, it gets +1 and first strike until the end of the turn, scry 1. Not bad. It's expensive, but a good ability. Create 3 1/1 rabbit tokens. Whoa, an 8-drop, 1 black. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature you own in exile and in your graveyard. Menace Death Touch. Pretty cool, especially for ones that you're going to be putting stuff in the grave anyway, and it just becomes a massive 6/6 beta, which could be very, very easy to put out, especially later on in the game. Or Mabel, Heir to the Crag Flame. Other mice you control get +1/+1, just a very nice ability. When Maple, Heir of Cragflame enters, create Cragflame, a legendary colorless equipment artifact with equipped creatures +1/+1 vigilance, trample 1 haste, equipped 2. Wow, for a 3-drop, this is incredible. So it comes out, when it's out, it makes an equipment, and you can equip it to something else that you can cast this turn for a 2. So late game, you can get something out pretty nicely. Give it haste, trample, and vigilance, +1/+1. What a little card that is. And another island, and then another common. Little art card again though. Nice. Nice. I know we got lucky with the foil mythic of Maha, but it'd be nice to get something better than just a common every single, well, nearly every single time from the foil section of the pack. Alrighty, last pack out of this bundle. Obviously we've got the pre-release pack to open again afterwards as well, but this is the last pack of this little box. So what are we going to get? Crumb and Get It. Like, come and get it, but Crumb, because you're going to be gifting food. Target creature you control gets +2 until the end of the turn. If a gift was promised, that creature also gains indestructible until the end of the turn. So if a gift is promised, the way it's worded makes it sound like if one of these spells with a gift is countered, you don't pay the gift. So it's not like if you're using like that Despair card and you're like paying life or paying a cost to discard a card. This is only going to be giving a gift if it's not counted. So as long as it goes through, you then give the gift afterwards. That is actually pretty good. The wording on that is incredible. That makes gifting very, very handy because you don't have to then waste anything. You don't have to waste whatever you're gifting to worry about. Builder's Talent. When Builder's Talent enters, create 0/4 white wall creature token with Defender. Whenever one or more non-creature, non-land permanents you control enter, put a +1 counter on a creature you control. And when this class becomes level 3, return non-creature, non-land permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is very good for an uncommon. And then we've got Balin. This is one of the better cards as well. Look, this card is so cool. If you're doing any sort of token stuff, tap 2 untapped tokens and you control, add 1 mana of any color. Tap 3, draw a card. Tap 4, get 3/+1 counters on Balin against trample until the end of the turn. So if you're, and this, because it's 3 colors, you've got lots of good opportunities. This here could be a very good potential commander because if you care about making all your tokens, then there's so much you can do, and it's not like you just do it once. It's just tap 2, do it. So tap 2, draw, add 1 mana. Tap 3, draw a card. So late game as well, whack this in. You can start gaining cards back into your hand, put in big amounts of counters on here. Whack this with like rabble rousing and things like that, and you're creating tons of tokens. Then this could be good. This could be good. Then we get another foil swamp, and we end it with the last foil of the bundle, Sona Strike. Sona Strike deals 4 damage to target attacking, blocking, or tapped creature, and you gain 5 life if you control a bat. which is pretty good. It's only a 2-drop, it's an instant as well, and it has, even though it's not just any creature at any point, it's attacking, blocking, or tapped, which then does mean you're able to use it in a very, very versatile way. So even though it's only common, not a bad one to pull. And we end it with a Crag Flame token. Alrighty, foil over there, legendary creature, and then that is it. Alrighty, we got one little assassin card, which is going to go into my commander deck most likely, because it's a very good ability. It enters a 1/1 if my opponent lost life, and opponents are even better in commander, because I don't even need to deal the damage. Lost opponents, it's lost life this turn, and then it gains menace until the end of the turn, which makes it harder to block, easier to do that damage too. So that is it. Let's go through the foils first, because the foils aren't as exciting as the rares and mythics. But we got a swamp, uncommon, no, not even uncommon, common, swamp, common, uncommon, common. Then we got a nice little land, common again, and common again. So very unlucky on the foils other than that Maha, but still we pulled some good cards. We got Balin, which I'm very excited for, could be a very good commander. Mabel, heir to the Crag Flame, very good ability, especially if you're playing mice. Mice get 1/1s, gets that nice little bit of equipment down as well, and then that amount of stuff to add for an equipment. If you're adding in Vigilance, Trample, Haste, and +1/+1, incredible. Festival of Embers, like I said, if anyone knows why you'd want to sacrifice Festival of Embers, please let me know in the comments, because this is just going straight over my head. We get Valley Flamecaller. This is good if you're making a deck around any of these cool creatures. The lizard's mouse. Lizard, if a lizard, mouse, otter, raccoon you control will deal damage, +1 extra damage instead. Then we get Ral the Crackling Wit, one of the better cards in the set, Mythic Planeswalker, and then when you cast a non-creature spell, Loyalty, create something with prowess, draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards, and get an emblem of Storm, which then duplicates everything you do. So if you're playing like Narset as your commander, then this is going to want you Narset attacks. You cast a spell from your grave. This then copies it if you got up to that 10, and then obviously it gets an extra loyalty counter in itself anyway when you're casting these spells. It's gaining extra loyalty, especially if you get 1/1 as well. It's got prowess, fits nicely in those sorts of decks. Poor Patch Recruiter, second time this video I've managed to get their name wrong. Maha, it's Feathers Knight. This is the card of the opening, of the unboxing. This card is the card of the set. So good. Such good ability. Can just play mono black, play as your commander. So much synergy with the with the toughness. So you can have all those sorceries or instants that do, this creature gets -1 till the end of the turn, and then because toughness is 1, happy days, see you later. That can go to the side. Then Doorport Mage, Keen-Eyed Curator in the different style art. Look how beautiful this card is. It's a shame it's not a foil, but look how beautiful it is. Look how happy that raccoon is. As long as there are four or more card types among exiled with Keen-Eyed Curator, it gets 4/4 and trample. So it becomes a very big beater only for a 2-drop, and then it's got the ability to exile cards from a graveyard anyway. So very good indeed. Dawn's Truce for a 2-drop as well, very good. Protects you from absolutely everything, especially if you give a gift as well, indestructible too, so you can block anything coming your way. Artist Talent, this is incredible as well. Whenever you cast it, you may discard a card, draw a card. Non-creature spells cost 1 less to cast, and then you do extra damage as well when you do them. And then we end it with, we've got 2 left here. Don't know how this one got underneath, but we've got the promo card, and then common for the common good, which is a very handy card, especially if you're playing mono green or any sort of ramp. Create tokens that are target copies of ones you control, especially if you just put a 1 green and XX. This can fit nicely into a lot of decks, and you gain 1 life for each token you control. This is another one that fits so beautifully into a token deck. If you put this with Balin's got here, you're creating tokens, gain 1 life for each token, and then you're getting loads of extras off of here. Whoa. Rightio, that is it. Nice. That is it for the Bloomburrow bundle. You get this beautiful little box, and then with the amount of cards you get in each pack as well, very good amount of cards, very good pulls as well. I highly recommend this Bloomburrow box, this Bloomburrow bundle. Incredible stuff. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Next up will be coming this pre-release bundle, which will probably be very, very similar because you're just going to get a little life counter and then all the packs and stuff too. But that is in the next video. If you've liked, I've already said all this, so we'll just end that there, and then we'll just end it with, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Maha, 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 Maha. It's Feathers Night, baby!